And welcome to Ozarks Live. Thank you for joining us today.
Good to have you here on this lovely, what is it, Tuesday?
Yeah, I lose track every now and then.
Have to think through. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, it does us when we have those holidays, those long holiday weekends.
Yeah. How was your day today? Did you go feed the Chihuahua and everything?
The Chihuahua?
Yes.
He's fine, yes. I went home and gave the little doggy. You know, he's still a little tired from the getaway.
I was going to ask, has he recovered?
He is, yes, he's fine. Long
or does
story
he
short.
keep chasing buses and RVs down the street?
He runs the other way from RVs. He's like, don't put me on one of those again. No, he was so spoiled. He had a blast on that trip. I think he really did. But yeah, he was a tired pup.
Well, yeah, but from what I've seen of the videos, he was the best behaved one on the whole deal.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah.
He was the best behaved. He's good. Chico's fine. One of these days I'm going to bring him in. You know, it's been a while since he's been in.
Chico is a cool dog.
Yeah, he was a good dog. Thank goodness he traveled well. You know, when I look back on that and I remember thinking, we're going to take my dog. Yeah, we'll take the dog. What? We'll take the dog? I mean, I was back and forth, you know.
Yeah, because it's you're going to be babysitting.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just do everything.
Got that little leash.
Yeah, take it for a walk. Time to go to the bathroom. Got to feed him. You know, that doesn't change just because you're on a sojourn through the United States.
Sojourn through the backwoods of Missouri and
And
Arkansas.
you hit a few of those, didn't you?
We sure did.
Yeah.
I learned that I really am kind of reinforcing my belief that I should not go anywhere that I don't have a cell phone signal. Just.
You're going to miss a fair portion of the United States.
And I'm not a little wuss. I'm not a little sissy. But man, my creature comforts are nice to have. I'm just putting it that way.
Well, yeah. Once we get, I mean, you know, it wasn't all that long ago in the grand scheme of things when the only phone you had was like in your office or in your kitchen or
in your house,
whatever it was, and you answered it when it rang there. Now you don't have that phone hooked to your hand all the time. You get nervous.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a panic sort of feeling. We had a really long phone cord growing up in Arkansas.
Well,
did you?
Yes.
You know, you had
where
that
you could go in the living room and
yeah,
from the
you could pick it up
kitchen
and take it in the other room. That was kind of a luxury because you know we're dating ourselves here really badly. Not that badly. I mean, if you did you? No, my grandmother did. My grandma had one of those. It was weird. You'd pick up the phone and other people were talking on it. It was like. What?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it.
I vaguely remember that when I
young.
was little bitty. But you actually have one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Turning
my parents
back time.
did.
Here we go again.
My parents did.
Yeah.
All right. We've got a full show for you today. We get to hang out with the money man himself, Bruce Porter. Dollars and cents.
Sitting right over there. Plus, Kurt, the film guy, is stopping by to give us the latest on the greatest. But before we get to it, we're going to show you what is on the radar. Okay, we have sort of alluded to this before and on the radar. You know how you can buy just about anything on Amazon, right?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Did you know you can buy a house?
No.
Is this kind of like the Sears Roebuck days? I don't know, maybe it is.
Used to be able to.
Well, you can, they're still around, some of those houses, but Amazon Prime Day's coming up. That's, by the way, the massive summer shopping event just for Prime members. I believe it's like the 15th and part of the 16th. But back to the topic at hand.
Right.
You can buy this on Amazon, a tiny house, a kit. It's a kit.
Okay, all right. I like that.
It's not bad. It's the Lilla Villa All-Wood Cabin Kit, 292 square feet of retreat, priced at $18,800. There are 3 rooms downstairs, a little sleeping loft upstairs, a little tiny place for you to crawl up and go to sleep upstairs.
Yeah.
Amazon says it'll take 2 adults 2 to 3 days to construct it.
And
now, I don't
one
believe a
adult,
word of that.
2 to 3 months, right?
It will take me 2 to 3 days to decide, forget it, I'm going to burn this down. I can't take it anymore.
Firewood.
But they do give you free shipping. Okay, or there is this. Check this out. If you have a little extra money and you want something a little more futuristic, this container house is 20 by 40 feet with solar panels on the top.
I see.
Yeah. This, however, will set you back $24,800. Shipping is going to cost you $1,000. And I don't know how many days it's going to take you to construct this puppy, but yeah, so you can get yourself a house on Amazon. Now, remember we talked about the tiny greenhouses that people were starting to started to become obsessed with, the she sheds and what have you.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you can buy those, and then they tell you, you may need to put yourself down a pad somewhere because you gotta have a place to put it, a little foundation. But
Of course, you got to hook up all your utilities, and you have a place to put it. So now the prices are going
we're
up.
only that easy. So
All right.
there you go.
Now I'm going to show this to you for one reason and one reason only, because when I saw it, I could only say, "What the heck?" All right, here it is. The red-lipped batfish. It's unique to the Galapagos Islands and usually found within the sandy bottom of reefs or on ocean floor. Along with a snout of a brownish hue, you can see it has bright, almost fluorescent red lips. And if that's not strange enough, the batfish's fins are used as pseudo legs, which it uses to walk and perch on while it looks around for food and stuff. Now, it mainly feeds on small fish, shrimp, and mollusks. And you got to hand it to him, though, whether walking around, looking for food, or just being really creepy, this puppy is always ready for a night on the town. No word yet on if Revlon is looking to see why the red-lipped batfish's lipstick never needs reapplication, which begs the question, if not, why not?
Wow, now you're on to something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like
That
a lip
is one
stain.
ugly fish.
I think it's kind of cute.
You've heard the expression about put lipstick on a pig?
It helped. It helped. That fish would look not near as cute without the red lipstick on,
Ugly
in my
fish.
humble opinion. All right, can I get back to the subject of housing for just a
All
second?
right,
All right,
okay.
I'm kind of obsessed today. I don't know why. We're not going to talk about a tiny house here, but something new to help combat the astronomical cost of housing, because it does cost a lot of money, right?
does.
Have you heard of communal pod sharing?
No.
Okay, this is interesting. A company called PodShare is offering the chance to rent one of those little squares right there, what is essentially a bunk bed, in one of 6 locations in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Okay, but now here's the really cool part.
Yeah.
No deposit, no commitment, not a lot of privacy, okay,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. But each pod includes a little shelf for your stuff, okay? You get your own television.
Oh.
It comes with food staples like ramen and cereal, which I think is a hoot, even toothpaste and toilet paper,
It's
which I think is
dorm
interesting.
living.
It's kind of a little cubicle dorm living, yes. Some renters say they were shelling out about $1,800 a month for 200 square foot micro apartment in some of these California cities, but you're saddled with the contract, you've got the lease, the whole 9 yards, not with a pod share, okay? This company started back in 2012. Most of the tenants, they say back then, were between the ages about 24 and 30. Now, the typical age of the people who take advantage of this are upper 20s and early 30s. Even some older folks who are wanting to try out a new city are potting, as well as business travelers. So you're starting to see this in different cities where you can go, it's going to cost a heck of a lot less. I don't have to worry about signing a lease or anything, but you do kind of have to worry. I stayed in one of those hotels one time.
I remember you talking
And
about
it was one of those sort of communal hotels where everybody had a bunk bed, and you did have your shelf and you had your places to plug your stuff in. There was a private bathroom. There were private bathrooms down the hall, but you had a curtain. And then you had lots of room under the beds to put your suitcases. It was very unusual, but it wasn't bad. A lot of times you were in there completely alone, and then
No
you'd hear someone come in.
commitment, but roommates.
I know, but roommates, lots of roommates, and ramen. Okay, coming up, Bruce Porter joins us
There
for
we go.
Dollars and Cents, and I'm hoping maybe he can knock some sense into, who.
Hey.
Hey.
All right,
You heard
anyway,
me.
don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.